Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Haseeb Electronics, friends. In this video I will discuss function of PC817, that is opto-coupler. We will use opto-coupler and I will simulate it in this circuit simulation software. How we use? First of all, we have to understand what is PC817 opto-coupler. It is basically isolator. It gives isolation like a transformer, like a relay. For example, like a relay, we apply some voltage in this coil, in the leftmost coil, and these two poles, these two contacts make or break. The lower end is common. This is rightmost normal on, normally closed, and this is normally open. When we apply voltage, this line contact with this terminal will shift to this side. Same, here is a transistor, here is mechanical switch, here is electrical switch. If we see, the both are looking same. Here it is electromagnetic, and mechanical arm will press this lever arm and it will change. For example, I apply 12 volt, I power on. We can see this lever, it is shifting. When I turn on this switch, here is SPST, single pole single throw. When I apply voltage to this coil, this lever will shift. The similar function we will take from this opto-coupler. So here is isolated switching. How it is connected? It is connected normally to a TL431. This is, for example, 4.7K resistor is connected as a R2. These two voltage divider resistors are used here. I connect ground. And here we need a current limiting resistor at pin 1. 510 ohm resistor. Okay, now we need to connect this source to a voltage source. It is just for example. Now we have two different circuits. If we see the right side, this circuit is connected to, I just connected this LED and battery for example. Most of the time this end is grounded, as I grounded here, and this end is connected to somewhere else, to some microcontroller, to some power supply, so that just as a relay, we connected a relay. It will work as a relay, it will work as a switch. It will connect this ground line to this source, because this transistor, right side transistor, is separate. It have just only optical light connection. So now I will apply a signal here. For example, I connect pulse, or we can connect sine wave. Amplitude, for example, 5 volt. Frequency is 5 Hertz. If we see the LED is glowing, a dim glowing, I will apply 5.5 volt. I will increase the voltage level, and now we can see the LED is blinking. Just I change the LED color. So I will use this yellow LED, that's nice. We can see here is sine wave. Just I connect oscilloscope. I applied a sine wave signal, this sine wave signal, and it is working here. I will connect this end here. We can see the output of optocoupler. At every cycle, here is sine wave, this point sine wave, the yellow line is sine wave, and blue line, that is at pin B, it is the connection, output connection of this optocoupler. So now I will change the pulse here. Suppose I will use pulsed high voltage. I will apply 5.2 volt. For example, rise time 1 microfarad, 50%, frequency 5 hertz. We can see I applied scare wave, pulses scare wave at 5 hertz. Now I will change the frequency. Suppose I change frequency at 1 hertz, and I will change duty cycle at 60%. We can see the status of LED. This is the working time of this LED, the voltage appearing at LED. This is going pulse high. The same time the output collector goes low. Why? Because pin 3 and 4 have low resistance when this LED is active. Cathode and anode of input side is active, so that time output transistor goes low. So in this portion optocoupler is conducting and our LED is blinking, because this ground is connected to this LED. Suppose I change, for example, I change 5.5 volt. So now we can see the LED is much bright. The LED is much bright than 5.2 volt. At 5 volt, we have to see 5 volt. At 5 volt, the LED is blinking at, it is dim. Why? At that time, this optocoupler is not fully conducting. From 5 volt to 5.5 volt, it is its conduction range. So this input side, the changing voltage here will cause to change the resistance in the output side. At 5 volt, we can see we have dim LED, and at 5.5 volt, for example, or 5.4 volt, the LED is bright. At 5 volt, it was less bright, it was dim. So this is the working phenomena. These are two circuits. This collector and emitter are working as a switch. This transistor working as a switch, and it is light activated, so it provides isolation, and it makes or breaks the next circuit. What is that? This circuit is from this battery terminal, negative terminal, to this positive terminal. At the same time, if here is no LED, here is some PWM controller is connected here, so this ground line of the power supply will connect it to that power supply. Or sometime we use positive side and we take output from this emitter and we feed to some circuit. So this is not only used in PWM controllers, SMPS ICs, it is also used in different circuits. It can switch the negative voltage or it can switch the positive voltage. I hope so this video is informative for you. If it is informative, thanks for watching. You can like if you want, and if you have not subscribed my channel, you can subscribe if you want. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.